Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mrs. Buitenbeentje. I'm going to be making the citrus dress and I'm going to make it out of this fabric, which is the Ponte jersey fabric that I bought at driesestoffen.nl. I used a resource which I'm going to link down below, is by Seamwork, and that is how to work best with print checkers. I had to just make the citrus front, the front of the dress, as one whole because I'm going to work on a single layer of fabric. And then for the back I just left it as is because it is always, or it is cut on the self side, and so I think I'll make it do. I'm just going to draw either the thicker line is where I start, or the thin line, that's where I'm going to mark on my pattern so I have it complete and done. And the only alteration that I still have to make is for the sleeve. This is a half sleeve and I'm going to make it a full sleeve. Yesterday I closed the shoulder seams, the side seam and the back seam, but I did it on the longest stitch because I want to use my overlocker. But what I just did is I put stabilizer on my shoulders. That is something that I learned, just to stabilize the sew, make sure they don't stretch out. And then here you can see the long stitch. I use that as a guide for my overlocker so I know where exactly to put the stitches. So that's what I'm going to do. But before I do that, I'm going to try it on, see if it fits correctly. So while it's in the process, I want to show you a little bit more of behind the scenes, right? So when you're making clothing for yourself is to do a fitting. So what I did is I think in the previous clip I showed you that I used my longest stitch to stitch the greater part of the dress together except for the sleeves. And so I put it on just to see if everything is where it's supposed to be, if it's not too tight. So I know that I'm going to take out at least 1 centimeter of my collar for the neck, or at least the neckband, because it's going to be too tight. And then I'm going to switch this. Okay, so this is me just in full, the full length of the dress. I just put it on. It is stretchy fabric, but as you can see, it hits me in the right places. I did alter a little bit more than I first wanted to. I altered the hips a little bit because it was coming kind of protruding out, and I don't have as much hip action, and so I wanted to have like a more, at least make it less obvious. So this is the front, of course, my socks on, yeah. And let me see if I can show. Okay, so this is the back of the dress. As you can see, the lines are going like from the front to the back. It's going nicely, and everything's coming together. And so I'm very happy with the progress I did thus far. I'm going to put it under the overlocker. Yes, my dress is done. I'm here to show you my favorite part of the video, and that is how I styled it. As you can see, the lines, the pattern did match for most of the places. Listen, life isn't perfect, so my clothes aren't supposed to be. Remember that. And I mean, it looks really, really good though. It looks good. And this is the citrus dress, right? So you guys know that that is what it is. I want to show you how far it comes down. It's right below my knee. And this is it. I mean, need I say more? Isn't this fabric like perfect? Like the colorway. Isn't the colorway like perfect for this time of year? Just makes me very, very happy. The only thing, I am of the opinion that this fabric is way too thin to be full. It is definitely full when it comes to the colors, but in terms of fabric, I have on some tights under this and like a long sweatshirt, a black sweatshirt under it, because I cannot do it. I can't do it. Probably wear it with a vest as well, because I can't do it. It's too cold. As always, I enjoy making this video. I hope you enjoy watching. Don't be afraid to comment down below if you have any questions or just want to say hey. And you have a great, great day. Bye.